That's funny how. Hold on, let me turn this off. Make it go through my phone. Funny, funny, funny. Hey, hey, hey. Now the place finally opens. I've been sitting here and getting ready to start it. Things always happen right when you're in motion, right when you're getting ready to do something. A lot of times, two or three things will occur for you at the same goddamn time. So the whole point is to always stay like in action and in motion. That way, it'll move other things around. My goodness, goodness. Hey, y'all. Great Saturday. Good Saturday, good Saturday. Let's start the music again. I believe they're going to open this. Looks like the car here. How are y'all doing out there in YouTube land?
That you stroking, nigga, don't laugh, cause the pussy ain't joking. Nigga, don't splash when the pussy be soaking. Where that nigga who don't play mind games, that you got a fake gold chain.
Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. We're back. We are back. Let's do a little reading. Let's do a reading. Hope y'all Saturday is doing awesome and amazing, or you're just relaxing, or you're working. Something pretty much is in motion, what I was saying earlier. Because I've been sitting here for like at least 15 minutes. I already ate both of my snacks and waiting for this place to open. And right when I look up and go live on YouTube, it opens up. I see the people finally pulling into their business so they can open up the store, right? So I can go and sit my butt down. And then at the same time, I'm supposed to take a phone call here pretty soon, right as I go live. So we have IE Zone, we have Purity, we have um, going in and purifying an individual. This is three. All right. IE Zone is so closely connected to purification and purifying um, in order to, it's like taking a deep spiritual bath in another realm, almost in another plane, almost going into the whole existence of purifying through renewal of oneself. It looks like, you know, she's going to go cleanse someone, purify. She's walking on her way through this ceremony. She's headed towards that direction here. Gratitude, right. So this card is essential when a person is very much grounded. Hey, Shimo. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let me know if you can. Me, right. I don't want to draw too much attention. Sitting over here with music. So look like she's on her way to. Oh, I thank you, thank you. I forgot what I look like, honestly. She look like she's on her way to her ceremony of like purification, of really a person is already spiritually entwined with their higher self and their ancestors. So now they're getting ready to step it up and take it to a whole other different level, y'all. Ashe gratitude. Yep. A whole other different level. I hate that, this shirt kind of makes me look like I'm fat right here. I'm sorry. I'm not self conscious, but like on camera, they always say that you look bigger than what you are. And I feel like when I look down at the camera, it's like a whole bunch of fat hair. And it's kind of weird. And I did lose a whole bunch of weight. And now it's like, okay, I have to tone up, evidently. I am India. So you're from India? Hey, shout outs to India. You are fat. Thank you. I like your name, June Fuentos. I appreciate that. I am fat. Yay! Don't forget to like the stream though. What you look like, June Fuentes. Anyway, purification. I love that card when it always comes up. It feels like it comes up like at the beginning of a new season, a beginning of a whole new time. Dang, they left. A whole new time. Sorry, you guys. I'm here. A whole new grand season, a whole new purification. This is beautiful. Where one can like go into ceremony where they don't have to look in the mirrors at all, where they're purifying themselves every day, spiritually, mentally, on all levels and all planes. They're just going to where they need to be. It's almost like fasting, but purifying with water, purifying your thoughts. Hmm. Yeah, y'all. So, oh, phew. So now we have very much someone who is on the chopping block, and recognize both of these cards are from the major archon, so they're explicitly manifesting, or could be manifesting right now, or occurring right now, with no doubt. This isn't a personality or characteristic at all. These are like the pure energy levels that's occurring right now. So since this card come out, which is purification, the high priestess right here, but for me it's purification whenever that comes out. Here we have the zombie, where a person's whole essence, their whole sense of being, spiritually and physically, has been captured, has been, I don't know why they keep saying manifested, have been put inside of a vessel for somebody to do some kind of ill, or so basically somebody did some work on someone, and they lost their whole sense of their own selves. Or this could be where a whole lot of, hey, Ace, Ace, hey, how's it going? Or someone basically has can look at their situation from the upside down, almost. So if their situation is really fucked up at this moment, I feel like the individual's attention is fully drawn by this source, this being, this material, something that's going on right now. I don't know why the serpent is attached right around the waist, but it's like still binding, because this person, all they need is a vessel, or, some type of vase, mainly to get themselves into, because that's the last final description of a person, is just being totally captured. Um, this could be like someone who's psychosis, someone who has a lot of psychotic episodes that's unmanageable, or someone completely could be like addicted to porn, where they watch porn often, every day, all the time, all the things that are attached to that. I'm talking about like lower level things, where it had allowed for it to occur over time, to manifest, and for your whole life, since your whole life being has been zapped. And I don't even want to laugh, because this is not like really a good card to see. It's like a zombie. People know in voodoo what zombie meaning. You've been zombified, baby. But I like to give like the opposite, like the balance as well. Some way, some light, if there could be, in this card also, which could be like a person hopefully looking at themselves, right, at a different angle, looking at themselves, because they're stretched out, they're on a chopping block, all their essence is here, and it looked like it's being zapped down, right? This is literally like someone who's been enslaved. um but obviously you can see that, right? Someone who's been enslaved has lost their whole full essence, their whole full being, their whole nature, their whole connection of themselves. So those, both of those cards are interesting. So I want to see what comes out next, y'all. What comes out next? How y'all doing? Should I read this message here? You sound. Thank you. You sound like one of my nephews or something, saying that I suck. Hey. So what card is going to come out next? Oh wow. We have the King. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to go over there and talk to that girl. Yes, 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 yes. Are we back? 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 All right. I'm sorry about that. Shouldn't check my messages. That's why I always do not disturb, so I don't have to go and look at the alerts and messages and all that stuff. So after that came the King. This is this is interesting. So this is the King. Y'all would say Pentacles, but in Centero, this is a lot more deeper aspects what's going on here within this person, within this card. So it doesn't have, it could have some work or like a so-called negative spin on it, but but since IE Zone came up, there's nothing but light and purification. It could be like some deep purification, right? Because you've been zombified or you are zombified right now. But then, this still gives light and expectation, like some expectation of higher extension of this king force, right? Dealing with nature. But it also could be like someone who's definitely dealing with nature who has witchcraft, doing that also to an individual or a person. Mm-hmm. Setting so. Setting sun. Let's see what else comes out. So all three of these cards are like major, major, major elevation, major communication, like alert. This is what's going on, purification. But this is always beautiful and love. But like I said, the purification always with IE zone or with any form at any time period. Purification doesn't always have to be positive or uplifting or relaxing. I knew she was getting ready to leave. Positive, lifting, and relaxing all the time. Purification could just be like, okay, because that card came out the other day, the deluge. Oh, she's about to come over. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, girl. 5 o'clock. They need to be ashamed of themselves. 5 o'clock. They know they lazy. They know they lazy. Opening up at 5. And I know it's because I was thinking about that too. I'm sorry, y'all. Sidetracked from the reading. My bad. We'll get back to it. I was thinking about that too because I don't know, this place here, this landscape is really hard. They're already doing competition with a whole other establishment next door and one over here, and they're right in the middle. But then it's like it's hard. You got this big building you have to fill the space in, but they're inconsistent with their time and what time they open. So if they're open for lunch, they should be open for lunch all the time. They should be consistent all the time. I was like, okay, I know this kind of business is really hard to run. Because like I said, like the landmark around here, there's two other restaurants on each side. And yeah. Mm, mm, mm. 5 o'clock. Well, right on. I'm not going to say they're lazy. They're just, maybe they're working somewhere else. So I take that back. Maybe they're somewhere else working and, you know, they're dividing their resources up that way. But this is a large, big enough space to not be open. I mean, I can't say what other people do or how they do it, but it's like it's too big of a space for it not to be open. It's like, do something. It's the weekend. Everybody's next door. They got all these food trucks. Like, where are y'all? What are you doing? What's happening here? Did we get any other cards, y'all? Just only three? Well, I got three cards. Okay. So, like I said, yeah, this could be like some workers, witchcraft or warlock instance, and purification doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, I'm having a spiritual bath. I'm going to relax and taking a bed or bath. I'm going to bed. Sorry, I'm going to bed right away. Just depends. Because I only say that because the zombie major influence has came up, like I said, you know what I'm saying, like on a chopping block. Now we have protection here with Mother La Baline. She come from another aspects of the deepest parts of the ocean and the waters and the seas for to protect her children, right? Foreign grounded. A lot of forests still been populating. Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? What's going on? We have another king. This is Rada Hugon, another king. Sorry, the card is I forget why it's like that. But anyway, he has some kind of pipe instrument, some smoking pipe instrument in his head, or some type of vessel like that. So I feel like there may be like some other things going on. What is it? Ah, shit. The wow card. Wow. Okay, so the wow card is some crazy shit jumping off. What is going on? It's Saturday, y'all. What's going on? We got a bunch of king influence and a lot of masculine energy. We have the purification. Well, I zone first, right? Okay, and mother has to come like, okay, since we're on earth, we're going to ground you. Here's this mothering, nurturing foundation. So I'm just going to let y'all know that's always how to build, um, how to ground is the sources of combining both feminine and masculine energy. The mother came always. This is like always protection, and it can be overprotection. And then you get the wild card. It's like, oh man, something else is jumping off. It's about to go on, right? Something crazy and interesting. And then you got hella protection with Leo here. It's a Leo, it's a fire card, but it's local, and it's like the ultimate. That's insane because these cards actually go together, i.e., zone and local both manifest together. Purification and protection through the next phase or stage. So maybe, the collective or the community source of spirituality is basically saying, yeah, this next stage and phase, we need to look at it from a different perspective, right? What's going on here? Okay, from a different perspective. Now that I see that local is here, ooh, wow, with his staff and pointing out in the star configurations, really, really dope here. This card, I have nothing else to say besides just protection, or just gonna get fucked up with whatever's coming up next, which I highly doubt it. Which I highly doubt it. The wild card. Oh, sheesh, market. That card came out too. Oh man, we have a lot of lots of major influences. Lots of major influences. Um, About to move away from here and go and sit down somewhere else. I was just thinking that, you know, the birds in the sky are always watching, always observing, and they like it when you observe them too, but they're always watching. That's why they're above everybody. They have wings, and that's why they stay perched up, especially when there's like busy areas and traffic. They're watching and they're observing from a distance, and the flow of people and what's going on is basically like nosy. They're nosy and they're curious, right? So a lot of times you look up, especially like at each crossroad or each crossing, at any intersection, you always see who's the biggest bird that's perched up on that post, and that's who is the most dominant in the area, right? And then I always see them the most at different intersections, at always the crossroads. The biggest bird's always perched up. And if you stay around in the same neighborhood long enough, you will see, the family of birds perched up watching you. Watching you mainly, if that's your thing. If you like to, if you observe things, if you observe nature, what's going on in this field outside of, judging other people and other things, you actually see what's up with the influences above. And they're like, oh my, I didn't think that people really paid attention to nature anymore. I know for damn sure I didn't care less, for a long time. So I don't blame you or any of that. It took a whole other level understanding. I hate sounding like the saying repetitive shit, but it took a whole other awareness because, a lot of times when I was younger, who cares about looking at nature's of birds? You thinking about being seen, being cute, being outside. When you younger, you ain't thinking about no goddamn birds. But you should. Some people are, but the majority of people don't pay attention to, unless there's some drones or whatever going on in the sky. They pay attention to that. Other than that, we have the wheel, the force, the market. We have, big business. I want to say, I don't know. Yeah, we do have a lot of Egyptian characteristics. We have a lot of people from different nationalities, from different races. Look like a whole lot of brown people anyway. Most of them are wearing purple garbs, and there's a whole lot of drums for sale, right? There's a whole lot of cloth for sale. There's a whole lot of vegetables and fruit for sale, right? There's a whole lot of bartering system. There's a whole other influences going on, right? And you can see the Kemetic or Egyptian characters right here in the middle. And don't that look like a sun, right? Yellow. They're all in the background of the sun, and they have the energy, the antennas here. I think, yeah, this is the French market, so obviously it's at a market, and I think it has some influence with both of Egypt and Kemetic and New Orleans, triangulation of influences going on. So it's like a give and a take, mainly. having the connection in the why okay, I keep saying bartering system. So okay, fine. If you have something, but they're like, if you have not, then I don't understand any of that English. Oh, English or whatever is trying to go through some influences. If you have not, you have. If you yet have not, whatever. So basically, they're saying bartering system was going on. If you don't have anything, then you have something to barter with. Whatever was going on in the influence of this collective force, right? Because this wild card is definitely saying that, oh man, something is going to be definitely different, unexpected, for show. Not for shiggity, for show. High influence of protection here, but let's see what's else. Are we going to get anything other major? What y'all doing? Y'all there? Yep. We have major two cards. And then I'm gonna bounce and go to the other side. So now we have water with the king system. So we called it with the masculine energy, right? Okay, and we have a lot of movement and receiving of gift. This might be a gift of good, gift of ill. We're in the astral plane in this nine, right? She comes out a lot. Number nine comes out often, always. So here we can have the vote, we have the connection of the water, ancestry, moving, or you can say the middle passage, um, universal frequencies, instances of yourself and ancestors as well, and universe here. And this is connected through the masa. The masa connects all spiritual energy, and do all and relates to the all movement of spirits, right? So all their actions and all their movement in relation to like spirit form or whatever y'all call, I don't know, not necessarily no ghosts, but I'm just talking about like the higher forms of when these spiritual fixtures and or some form or of awareness. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. They have form of awareness because they've accelerated, extended, and expanded past this plane, this level of existence, right? And nine rada, which is speaking of communication. So I feel like this is going to be, I keep moving weird and odd because of the sun. I feel like this is some movement with receiving. Something is going to be received here. Something. What is it? Something new. Something. I don't know. There's a lot going on in the energy and the frequencies all together. Definitely, we got some more work with the fluence of Hugon. He's has a drum, fire, Congo, water. So he's the master of emotional intelligence. He's the master of the combining fire, okay, that is burning and action, movement, and combining that together with water. So that is like high warlock energy, you know? Here is like basically, I'm cool. Yeah, he cool. Yeah, he seems cool. He seems really nice. Right. He's just quiet. He quiet looking to the side like I'm watching everything. I don't miss nothing. Rada, sword, communication, dealing with the air. He's looking like, yeah. And whatever, okay, I gotta go. Whatever's going on in the sense, I'm going to be the first one. I'm going to be the first one to lit up. I'm going to be the first one to get it going. I'm going to get the first one to get it popping. These individuals you won't see coming right away. He's going to be so good. You won't see it right away. What's going on? It's movement and lots of change, right? Lots of change with the wild card, less bedrooms, lots of change, lots of movement. I haven't watched the news for almost a week, maybe, just from a glance. So I haven't really seen the stage or the show, what's going on. Loco, energetic protection, Leo, another fire movement. So it's a lot of fire, masculine movement going on, a lot of force. Something with some bartering system as the wheel turns in this great cycle of life. They're telling me bartering out of all of those other aspects. that's going on in this card. All the other influences, all other color is saying bartering. Mm-hmm. Say protected, mothering, protected, Congo. And the reason why they probably gave this Congo watering protection most likely is because they don't want an individual or the collective to act in a fiery sense. They want you to stay grounded within emotions, within feelings, within nurturing, within love, honestly. Okay. Alrighty. Whatever the situation is going on with the collective sense, or just generalize. I'll look at the news or whatever is going on around me, myself, as well as the news, what's going on as far as like these high influential cards going on, right? So this is looking for things from upside down, looking at the negative and from a different perspective, okay? Really seeing the deep inside of it. All right, because we don't want anybody to be locked and trapped inside of a zombie, okay, with the consistency of doing some really demonic, is what they said, demonic and negative shit, if that's the case. Demonic and negative. And we know what demonic is when you, whatever, who cares? Whatever. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to head out. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll come back live a little later. Maybe when this place is open. Let me go do some work online and get it together. You know what I'm saying? Try to get through my finals because it's a lot of work. Don't forget to like the video. I hope y'all like the reading. Feel free to check out my website, realityandbalance.com. Bye, y'all.